Okay. My name is Abiodune Oyewole. I'm one of the founding members of the Last Poets, and we have been around for 50 years, and we're still going very strong. And my poem is entitled "Reign of Terror," and I'm doing this because we're facing a lot of terror on a lot of levels. Besides the virus, we have a viral president who is like a human virus himself, and then we also have social injustice going on, and money's not really doing very well right now, and black people have endured a lot. America's a terrorist, killing the natives of the land. Killing and stealing has always been America's master plan. To control the earth and everything on it, to divide and conquer is all they wanted. America's a terrorist, killing the buffalo that roam the plains. Killing and slaughtering animals was turned into a game, giving blankets contaminated with smallpox to the natives who were here, the beginning of germ warfare, the beginning of white fear. No respect for the land, the trees, or the air we breathe, and Christianity was an excuse to bring others to their knees. America's a terrorist where a slave system in place to take away the humanity of a darker race, put people in chains and beat them with whips, made them give up their names, those who survived the slave ships. America's a terrorist, chewing tobacco and eating swine, being mean and nasty to those who treated him kind. Take a pregnant black woman, cut her belly open, let the fetus fall out, stomp the baby in the ground till it still fears what that was all about. Gang up on a black man, hang him from a tree, cut him down and set him on fire for everyone to see. America's a terrorist with a howdy-doody grin and using the Bible to keep others in check while America commits all the sin. Thou shalt not kill. That's not part of the American dream because the kill is a thrill. They love to show on your TV screen. Romance a gun just for fun. Drop a bomb just for charm. This is the American way. And all this talk about equality, justice, and peace, spewing out the mouths of these governmental beasts. But every time blacks tried to find a way to do for self, the American terrorist wasn't having it, and fear is all black folks felt. Rosewood was a town where blacks tried hard to thrive. White folks burned it down, and many blacks lost their lives. There was a town in Oklahoma called Black Wall Street. Blacks had homes, banked lots of money, and stood strong on their own 2 feet. But now you see the whites nearby were jealous and just couldn't stand seeing blacks do so well. So they dropped not 1 but 2 bombs on the town in 1921 and created a living hell. America's a terrorist, feeding off racism and greed, not caring, not sharing, but enjoying watching people bleed. Every time Jack Johnson fought and beat a white boy in the ring, white mobs would kill blacks at random because a black man was boxing's king. And all the wars we fought to try to win respect at home, but when the war was over, we were never treated like we belonged, but rather the subjects of experiments at Tuskegee and other places. For 400 years, blacks have lived in fears of the vicious cruelty of the racists, tried to march for justice and the civil right to be treated fair, attacked by dogs, fire hoses, beaten by police, forced to live a life in total despair. Bombed a church in Birmingham while the children were in Sunday school. Took the lives of 4 little girls. Yes, this terrorist is just that cruel. American terrorism is like a virus that's homegrown and spreads across the planet too, selling guns and chemical weapons gift wrapped in red, white, and blue. Soldier boys selling guns for hard drugs in exchange. It should be obvious by now that this country is deranged. And yet we stand and pledge allegiance to a flag that brings lots of grief, and singing that war song every day is America's only belief. America's a terrorist, and no one wants to admit, and pointing the finger at others is the ironic part of it. Dropped a bomb in Philadelphia to wipe out an organization called MOVE, killed unarmed women and children because the police had something to prove. And all the Black Panthers who were trying to help their community wiped out by the FBI for trying to create black unity, put drugs in the hood, set folks up for no good, kept unemployment high. Education is laced with lies, turned the people against each other, made money more sacred than your mother, caused an avalanche of grief by trigger-happy police, locked the black man up in jail, made him think he was born to fail, and no place are you safe if you have a darker face. Henry Dumas, Amadou Malcolm Cooper, Yusuf Focus, Arnold Bumpus, Anthony Byers, Arthur Miller, James Byrd, Emmett Till, just to name a few, died at the hands of American terrorists. Although terrorism here ain't a damn thing new, and AIDS has become an epidemic all over the world where black people live, an evil virus created by mad scientists for people who only have love to give. The CIA, the KKK, the FBI, and the Michigan militia, and the police from coast to coast are the real American terrorists, and the government is the host. So now America is ready to engage in World War III. Well, what goes around has come around, but you can't kill what you can't see. Thank you very much.